Peace to the 12. Now this is just gonna be over done at this point. But yeah, this title is, you see the title right. Santa is Satan. I already did a video on Sinmas, but might as well go ahead and put the final nail in the coffin. Alright. And I touched on this briefly in the last video. What was that video title? I don't even damn remember. Hold on. The Black Side of Christmas. That's what it was called. So let's look at this character known as Santa and show you who he really is. Okay? So it's just funny on Google. I just typed in Santa Satan meme. Or I didn't even type in meme. I just put Santa Satan or Satan Santa, and then meme popped up as a result. But even they figured it out. But then they got these people known as fact checkers, which I made fun of on the last video. That's like I was saying, you gotta watch these guys, man, because who are they to determine what's fact or not, right? What makes them so valued for what's a fact or not? Because we're gonna prove that, first of all, we're gonna prove that fact checkers is a liar. Okay, I'm gonna prove that, but first, this is fact check. Santa Satan mix up is a joke by the Disney series. No, it isn't. Okay, one of Santa's titles is Old Saint Nick. Okay, Jolly Old Saint Nick, Jolly Old Saint Nicholas. That's one of Santa's titles. Okay, now check this out. This word Old Nick. Watch this. Go to the dictionary. You can go to dictionary.com and type in the word Old Nick. This is what's going to pop up. Salakia, this is what's going to pop up. Old Nick, the devil, Satan. Okay, I can end the video right there. The old Nick is Satan, man. So Santa is Satan. You know, and these fact checkers people, all they doing is doing damage control. What is damage control? Measures taken to offset or minimize damage to reputation, credibility, or public image. So fact checkers is playing the role of damage control, as they usually do. Caused by a controversial act, remark, or revelation. Yeah, it was controversial. Why? Because let's go back. Because for those that don't know, I don't remember what it is, but that Tim Allen movie. That Tim Allen movie where he plays Santa. They had this in the film. It says, "We love you, Satan." All right, and they say, it's a joke. No. Once again, old Nick is Satan. Period. All right, but he's also a false deity known as Odin, which I'm going to get that in a minute, but I just want to read this real quick. Once again, proving that fact checkers is a damn damage control, man. To do damage control by loudly denying the obvious. See, they loudly deny the obvious. Oh, see, it's a joke. It's a joke, even though obviously Santa is Satan. Okay, and then that makes me go to the scripture, 2 Corinthians 11:14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. You know, oh yeah, jolly old saying he's a damn devil, man. Then of course, you know, he's a damn devil both ways. If you've been watching this channel for a while, he's definitely a devil. All right, let's get some more dark origins of Christmas. Like I told you, he's also a false god known as Odin. Okay? Let's go to this thing known as the Yule Feast. It says the ancient Norse people used to celebrate Yuletide at the time of the winter solstice. It is related to the wild hunt where Odin would travel between the world of the living and the dead. Because of this, there was an increase in supernatural activity, which included the undead to be able to walk the earth. It was a time of feasting, drinking, and love making. The event of Madrant focused on females and was a fertility event. You see that? It was a time of feasting, drinking, and love making. Same thing it is now. Drinking damn eggnog, eating all that nasty food, overstuffing yourself, showing your gluttony, and of course, you know, making more of yourselves. But yeah, and also it says focus on females and was fertility event. Yeah, you have a thing known as the Sirius star that starts at the winter solstice, which is a worship of the mother goddess. I didn't really include that, but yeah, Santa is also Odin. All right, this is the world of the living. This is the world of the living, between the world and the living and the dead. For those that don't know, he comes from the North Pole, right? Cold, cold is symbolic for death because why? When it becomes winter season, all the crops die, all the trees go into dormancy. You see less and less of green and everything, right? That's why, according to the scriptures, although this damn so-called white man, his beginning of the year starts at January, according to the scriptures, the beginning of the year starts in the springtime. Why is that? Because it's a new beginning. During the springtime, animals start coming back. They start reproducing. The trees come back. They start blooming. It goes green. All right. It's rejuvenated after the dead of winter, which makes me bring in the thing. What? The dead of winter. Once again, the winter symbolizes death. In between the world and the living, what does Santa do? He leaves the North Pole and goes around the world, delivering presents. Odin was doing the same thing. Okay. Well, let's keep going. I ain't gonna even make this video too long. Let's keep more on this Yule feast. People would celebrate Yule by sacrificing animals such as horses to the gods and taking asparagus and painting the statues with the blood of the sacrificed animals as a way of honoring them and for the warmer months to come. Many traditions of Yule still are practiced today. See that? Many of the traditions of Yule are still practiced today. Odin, a large older man with a long white beard, would fly the skies on his 8-legged steed and deliver toys and presents to children on Christmas Eve by slipping down chimneys, and children would stuff stockings with straw and offering for him to leave them by the hearth. Sound familiar? So he would deliver toys. He went down chimneys on the eve of Christmas, and they had damn stockings, man. You see that? It's common sense. Traditions of Yule boar, Yule log, and Yule singing are still present in the form of Christmas ham. See that? Christmas ham, which is off anyway. You're not supposed to eat no damn swine. I've done many videos on that. And you guys that keep trying to say that that's done away with, man, you're going to be destroyed. I have proven that you cannot eat certain foods according to the scriptures if you are an Israelite, which is who I make these videos for anyway. Peace to the 12. But Christmas ham, the Christmas log, and the Christmas caroling. See that? There was plenty of merry-making, drinking, dancing, singing, and love-making during Yuletide. Same thing with Christmas, man. It's so interesting how the traditions of ancient people have been passed down and continue to be practiced today. I, for one, I'm all for merrymaking and celebrating with loved ones. Yeah, of course you are, because I guarantee you're a damn heathen. You're a heathen. And he's like, it's interesting how traditions of ancient people have been passed down. No, it's not interesting at all, man. That's actually scriptural. That shit ain't interesting at all because it's scriptural. Did I not include it? Yeah, I included it. Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that has been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Yeah, ain't nothing new under the sun. Niggas think they trending right now. Look, somebody already did it. South Park had an episode a long time ago. There was an episode of South Park where the character Butters, he was trying to do a bunch of creative things, and this guy would always just run up and be like, yeah, the Simpsons did it. And they just keep saying, every time he do something, the Simpsons did it. Yeah, ain't no new thing under the sun. Okay? Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it has been already of old time, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. I, the preacher, was king over Israel and Jerusalem. Yeah, there's nothing new under the sun, man. That which is, that shall be. Now, let me show you what Santa look. Let me show you Santa and Odin comparison. This Odin, this Santa. Now, you tell me, do they look the same? I already know the answer. Okay? Let's get a little more before I close out. This ain't gonna be long. For this Yule season, I'd like to tackle where the symbolism of Santa originates and the possible pagan origins behind his appearance. It's not possible pagan origins, they are pagan origins. The name Santa Claus has its roots in the informal Dutch name for Saint Nicholas. Sinterklaas was a historic 4th century Greek saint. However, Saint Nicholas looks nothing like the jolly Saint Nick we're familiar with. That's correct. Saint Nicholas doesn't look anything like the saint you're familiar with. And you could go deeper on that, on what he really looked like, but that's not what this video is. So where does the symbolism of Santa come from? And one and the same anyway. The image of a jolly, chubby, grandfatherly face of Santa was largely popularized by two individuals from the 19th century, the political cartoonist Thomas Nast and the book Twas the Night Before Christmas by Clement Clark Moore. Book, these works help define much of the appearance of symbolism we associate with Santa today. Yeah, because these dudes were more than likely into the occult, into pagan worship. This Clark Moore and this Thomas Nast. My curiosity comes from trying to understand what religious and cultural traditions inspired these people. Well, I'll tell you what inspired them. Paganism. Now, I want to get in this back to this, right? Odin, one of the major gods in Norse paganism, shares many physical characteristics with the image of Santa Claus. Yes, he does. I showed you. Yes, he does. The winter solstice, or Yule, was a time when Odin led a hunting party known as the Wild Hunt in the sky with his 8-legged horse named Sleipnir. Now, he had an 8-legged horse. Remember, Santa has 8 reindeer. Okay? Santa has 8 reindeer. He had a 8-legged horse. Okay? The 13th century poetic Edda said the mythical horse could leap great distances. Yeah, the flying reindeer. A trait reindeer possessed. Children would leave their boots by the chimney filled with carrots and hay to feed Sleipnir, and legend has it that whenever Odin flew by, he would leave gifts by their boots. So children left out food for this dude, right? Well, and don't they leave out stockings, and don't they leave out damn milk and cookies? See, what that really is, that's called an offering. They're really out leaving offerings for a fake god. That's all it is. They was doing it then, they doing it now. Okay? And that's against the law. Are we making food for this and that? Well, Exodus chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, man. So that's going the hell off, man. Obviously. And leaving foods out. You Jakes leaving food out. Children will leave their boots by the chimney filled with carrots for damn Odin, and y'all do it for Santa. Hey, that's a strange offer, man. Exodus 30 and 9. Ye shall offer no strange incense thereon, nor burn sacrifice, nor meat offering. This word meat really translates to the word food. It doesn't have to be actual flesh. Nor meat offering, neither shall you pour drink offering thereon. So you're offering strange meat offerings, strange food offerings, man. For damn Santa Claus, man. Alright? Look at that. Milk and cookies. It even says this, right? All I typed in was milk and cookies for Santa. Right? And look, this is what pops up. Odin, the most important Norse god, was described owning the 8-legged horse named Sleipnir, which he rode with a raven perched on each of his shoulders. During the Yule season, children left food out for Sleipnir in the hopes that Odin would stop during the traveling to leave gifts in return. So it's the same shit. I just Googled it, and it went back to Odin. It went back to this dude, man. So, and this whole offering milk and cookies, this reminds me of Belle and the Dragon, okay? I'm just going to read the account. Verse 3. Bel and the Dragon, chapter 1, verse 3. Now the Babylons had an idol called Bel, and there were spent upon him every day 12 great measures of fine flour, and 40 sheep, and 6 vessels of wine, yea, their offerings. And the king worshipped it, and went daily to adore it. But Daniel worshipped his own God. His own God. Daniel was an Israelite. All right. Worship his own God, and the king said unto him, why dost not thou worship Baal? Who answered and said, this is Daniel's response, because I may not worship idols made with hands, but the living God who created the heaven and the earth, and have sovereignty over all flesh. See that? Then said the king unto him, thinkest thou not that Baal is a living God? Seest thou not how much he eateth and drinketh every day? So now he's questioning him. Oh no, Baal's real too. Which he isn't. Baal. Then Daniel smiled and said, O king, be not deceived, for this is but a clay within and brass without, and did never eat or drink anything. That's right, it's just a stupid idol. And I just wanted to get this account. Y'all can read this account on your own, but this milk and cookies things was at night. Check it out. Now in the night came the priests with their wives and children, as they were wont to do, and did eat and drink up all. So at nighttime they came and visited and ate the offerings. Just like how your parents eat the cookies, because Santa ain't eating that shit. Because Santa ain't real. All right. And the classic red and white color scheme that Santa wears comes from Siberian shamanism. All right, by the Slavic people. All right, the Slavs. The term Slav is where you get the word slave. Okay, places like Yugoslavia, the Russian steppe, that's actually where slaves, or I should say modern slavery, come from. All right, believe it or not, so-called black man, you were not the first slave of this modern world. It was actually the Slavs. All right, aka the Edomites. But that's another video for another day. And people would take these mushrooms and get high. All type of weird shit. All right. And they had another deity known as Father Winter. This him right here. And Father Winter is just another amalgamation of Santa Claus. Okay. Even when you watch the movie with Tim Allen, when I was a kid, we went to see this movie in theaters. And movie with Tim Allen is Santa, whatever, same thing. He met a guy named Jack Frost, and Jack Frost was dressed like this. Why is that? Because this is his altar. Father Winter and Santa were the same people. Okay? And I just wanted to go, yeah, Santa can also be known as Satan, can also be known as Odin, can also be known as Father Winter. Why? Same way in the scriptures you have Baal, but Baal has many names. First of all, the name Baal just means Lord, but Baal, the god that people worship back in the day, he had many names. He had Baal Bereth, Baal Gad, Baal Haman, on down, right? Baal Peor. Just like these winter deities, there are many, all right, but they all point back to the same person, okay, which is Satan. You know, and spoiler alert, Satan works for the Most High. Okay, Job chapter 1, Job chapter 2. All right, but yeah, the many names and the many names. With that, I'm in on that. Like I said, it wasn't too long. Santa is in fact Satan. Old Nick is the devil and Satan. And with that, I say peace to the 12. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahawah in the name of His only begotten Son, yahawashi. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. I want to say shalom, which means peace, to you brothers listening and learning, to you people that's doing this work of truth and sincerity, and to you elders that's been doing this thing before me, man. All right, keep pushing, keep getting the word out. We're going to get out of here. All right, Kwam Yasharallah, shalom.